Hello and welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not already a faithful subscriber to this channel, click on the subscribe button. Everything you need to know about Prophetic Diary and the Key Win Assist services that are available to you. Services that are going to make sure that you stand out in the crowd. We have our EXP Masterclass. This is where our insides, our beautiful, all the work that we've done here together matches our outsides. We have the skincare blueprint already. We've talked about wardrobe. We've talked about hair, skin, and nails, beauty hacks, beauty secrets. We've done it all here. The finale will take place in October. Our last EXP Masterclass for the year will be in October. I hope that you guys are there. You've missed out on so much, but I hope you can join us in the last one. We're going to go out with a bang. We also have our She Means Business course. It's going to be taking place in class. Will start October 15th. So sign up now for those who are registering late. If you already registered, then you should have already received your onboarding email. Get ready because your syllabus and your workbook is on the way next. If you have followed those steps, our PD Society Circles take place every single Sunday. The Lord is using these services to elevate so many people's lives. There's no reason for you to be like Lot's wife and turn around and be stuck like a pillar of salt. We don't make excuses here at Prophetic Diary. It's an elevator to elevate your life. Take advantage of the services. We also have our prayer buddies group that meet every Friday at 5 p.m. Come pray with us. We have our fire worship team. You got to get connected. A great place to start is the PD Society Circles or email Prophetic Diary of Truth. I have a word today, not for everyone, but for those who have shown God that you really, really want the promises. We learned in the PD Society Circle that all the promises of God, and Corinthians told us that the promises of God are in God. So how do I get to the promises of God? They're in God. So I'm going to have to be connected and seeking after him to get his promises. The promises are in him. Why? Because there's God. They're God's promises. They're not our promises. There's God's promises for us. So we learned about that in the PD Society Circle yesterday. But the promises of God. God has many promises over your life. King Xerxes needed a queen, right? King Xerxes needed a queen. So he gathered women from all over the land and brought these women in for him to meet them. But obviously he couldn't meet all those women, right? So he had to have his men go through and gather the chosen few. These are the ones that advance to the next level, and that is you. Not every woman went into that preparation phase, but you, my faithful ones, you know exactly who you are. Those who have stayed in the flow and are connected and watching these daily bread videos and eating on these daily bread videos and watching the lives. I'm talking to my faithful ones today. Only a chosen few advance to the next phase of preparation, what we read in our Bible. Not all of them went into this preparation phase. So you're not just in the crowd, right? You're not just another watching the lives and watching the videos, but you are handpicked to move forward because those men seen something that they knew the king would like in these women. Their faithfulness, their willingness, their love, their generosity, their humor. There was something about them that was just really, really special. They were focused. They knew what they wanted. They stayed in the field. So not every woman in the palace was chosen to go to the next steps. Many women have been through trials, but not everyone has endured them. We talk about this all the time in the PD Society Circles. Not everyone will pass the test. Many of you, we talk about promises and marital promises. You're standing for someone that's not passing the test of endurance. You're believing for a man or a woman that hasn't passed the test. Right? Just like these women, they didn't pass the test to go to the next level. So if they're not passed, why are you waiting for someone that don't have that endurance? So we talked about that, so we're not going to go over that again. And the glow that you carry for going through and pressing forward and allowing God to press you and allow the oil to come out and staying when it's hard to stay and believing and trusting and sitting up under God and humbling yourself and allowing him to crush you and change you and let your flesh die and your spirit man can come out. You don't minimize your seat at the table. You have to celebrate it. Someone say, I made it to the next phase. Esther's preparation was not instant though. Things aren't instant. It took time, it took oil, and it took process. God had to heal all those wounds and refine your character and polish up your confidence, your beauty, and your readiness. A lot of the work that we've done here at Prophetic Diary. So it wasn't just sitting in a waiting room here at Prophetic Diary or sitting in the waiting room of heaven. but we were in a whole spa treatment on our way to destiny. The God is putting us here at Prophetic Diary through a spa treatment. You haven't noticed that? A preparation, an Esther prep course we've been doing all year. Why? For destiny. He's been refining our minds and giving us mindset shifts for what? For destiny. It's not a game, right? It's not a joke. It's not a, it's no Jack in the Box here. Nothing's going to jump out at you and say, hi. It's like, it's serious. It's like God is really doing something here in your life as well. Whether your spouse is still confused or searching for a wife, you're going to stand out so much that he's not going to be able to help but notice that you're glowing in your preparation season, just like Jersey. You're very attractive right now. We're going to talk more about this. You're very attractive, but not because you're chasing, not because you're telling him how great you are, because you're holy and holier than thou, not all of those things, but because you've been chosen and positioned right in his face. Something that he's able to see. God has pulled us out of the crowd and pulled us out from among those who like to procrastinate and those who like to make excuses and those who point fingers and won't take their healing serious and won't take their image and how they present themselves and queendom seriously. You're part of a kingdom, but you don't look like a queen. You don't look like you're royalty. Those, and he separated you from them. And you've endured a lot of loss and delays and heartbreaks. We all have. But you have been humble. You're humble. And your humbleness is your confidence, right? You're prepared and not desperate. And you expect favor. You expect to be treated like a queen. You expect to receive what you're giving, right? So what does all of this preparation mean for your future? What does all that God is doing here and in you mean for your future? What does it mean for your destiny? Right? Because not everyone has made it to this point. What does it mean for you to be here? It means that you're only going to attract things on this level now. You've left that level. So I'm preaching today. You're only going to attract things on this level now. Not everyone made it. This is your Esther season, is what I'm trying to say. You have been prepared and are prepared for this season, this new beginning. On Coffee and Revelations, I talked about how when you let go of your past, when you're not making decisions like, oh, well, if Bobo's going to come or if this one's going to come and if that, you have to make decisions with a clear head. You have to make decisions for your future forget the former things. You can't make decisions based off your past hurts. You can't make decisions based off of people that don't want to come. You have to move on. You will find better when you move on. We talked about this already. You made it to this round. You're chosen for this round. You're ready for this round. Like Esther was. She was ready. She went through her preparation. She was ready for what God is about to do in your life right now. I came to let someone know today, you are ready for better. You have made it. You have endured. There's nothing to hide. You have been refined in the fire. You're authentic, and that man is going to see it. People with prophetic anointings, those who have been chosen by God, like Peter, like Jesus, they're going to see something special with you. They're going to want to sit you at their tables. They're going to want to love on you, marry you, be around you, because you made it to this round of preparation that everyone didn't make it to. All because you fought through your flesh, you fought through yourself, you fought through your doubts, you fought through the lies. When everybody else was turning left, you kept going right. You are the real deal. And you're going to attract people that only want the real deal. You are the real deal. If you give into this word, put you are the real deal, because you are. And Boaz is going to choose the real deal, because Boaz has been refined and put in a place and position where he don't have time for those who don't want to put in the work. He don't want no desperate woman. He don't want no woman when he can't leave the house and go do what he need to do for the kingdom. She going to be tripping because she hasn't done the self-work. He wants a woman that look good next to him. Somebody that has been prepared on the outside as well. Do you understand what God is doing here? Someone say, this is my Esther season and I've made it to the next level. I hope that this word, whoever it's for, has reached you. And I'll see you guys on the live a little later. If you need a one-on-one with myself, sign up for that one-on-one coaching call. Let's elevate your life, that brand coaching call. Check out the services that are available to you to take your life to the next level. You are worth this, sis. Invest in yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.